G'day and welcome back to RC Model Reviews. Not often I do videos like this on RC Model Reviews, but there's something really interesting happening in the news today, and that's that Red Cat have announced they're to acquire FatShark. FatShark, the probably leading manufacturer of FPV goggles in the world, because let's be honest, the products are pretty damn good. So Red Cat is going to acquire FatShark, and that's extremely interesting because Red Cat also have Rotor Riot, and Rotor Riot has been a very, very powerful marketing tool for DJI's digital system. So we're going to have a situation where Rotor Riot is perhaps supporting or playing both brands or both products, which is kind of good. But the best thing about the whole FatShark thing, this is the shark bite I'm talking about, the digital system that they're bringing in, and I know that Mark from Australia has been trying it out, and to be honest, it looks pretty damn good. I have to say, it's looking pretty good. This brings competition to the digital FPV market, and that is super good because it's, to date, DJI has had that market almost entirely to themselves. There's really, that they have the number one product. It works. Whether you love or hate DJI, their digital FPV system really is pretty impressive. I mean, I still fly analog and digital, and I probably fly as much analog as digital because I enjoy the differences between the two, and variety is the spice of life. But digital systems have been dominated by DJI, and for a good reason. But FatShark's looking like it's really stepping up the pace. Now, the involvement of Red Cat is interesting because it's probably going to give more capital to FatShark to continue the development of this product, and I hopefully will have some of the FatShark digital product in my hands pretty soon, which is good. You notice there haven't been a lot of videos on this channel recently because reasons. I'm moving house, the weather hasn't been that good, and moving house, I couldn't really risk having products sent to me because with the COVID situation, shipping is really completely screwed to this part of the world. It's taking weeks and weeks for products to arrive, so it made no sense to order products for review if they were going to arrive at my old house, and I didn't know what my new house was going to be, so it's like, yeah, things would get lost in the post. I don't want that. So now that I've actually got a new place and we're moving in this week, the reviews will recommence. I've ordered some stuff for review, but I'm really keen to look at the new FatShark digital product because it just, well, it brings competition to the market, and the one thing that the digital market has sorely needed is competition. Well, I'm trying to scratch in my head a bit here, trying to work out how Rotor Riot are going to handle this. They're DJI authorized resellers, and now their parent company is going to be the owner of FatShark, who are going to have a digital competitor. It's a really interesting place for Rotor Riot to be at, and hopefully it just means good things for the hobby. I have a feeling, and this is just a feeling, that DJI will, the digital market, the whole FPV market, will be stratified vertically. What that means is at the very top you're going to have DJI because their product is without doubt the most impressive. It's got 50 megabits for goodness sake, and it just works so damn well. It's polished, they've updated it, it really does work well, but it is very expensive, very expensive. So DJI will hold the top of the market. I think the FatShark product is going to come in just under DJI. It's going to capture the market for people that already have a fairly big investment in goggles like the HDOs and who don't want to have to throw those away and move to FatShark goggles. So, and it's also going to be the market perhaps like racers who value the lightweight and the fixed low latency of the FatShark system. So yeah, the people who want just to be able to fly around with a fantastic view of the world, they'll go for the DJI. The people who want low latency for racing, who want probably a lower cost, hopefully it'll be cheaper, and who just want to be not buying DJI, they'll go for the FatShark system. And then, of course, everybody else who can't afford to spend this much money will be down there using analog because, hey, breaking news, analog still works, and it still works really well. If you're flying like I fly a lot of close proximity in the park, hey, analog works just fine for me for that sort of thing, and it's lighter, it's cheaper. So in that respect, there's always going to be a place for analog. You'll never get anything as cheap as a $25 all-in-one FPV transmitter and camera from Banggood. It's not going to happen in the digital world anytime soon. And we've all got sets of analog goggles. We don't need to be throwing those out if we go digital, especially if you go with the FatShark system, because the receiver is an add-on to the FatShark goggles. So I have a set of FatShark HD2s here, and hopefully I'll be getting my hands very shortly on some of their digital system. I'll be doing an in-depth comprehensive review, and to be honest, I don't care if it's crap. I'm so glad there's competition, but it doesn't look like crap. I mean, I haven't reviewed a lot of FatShark product because they haven't sent me a lot of FatShark product, but I am very keen to look at the benefits, the pros and cons of the FatShark versus the DJI. And I'm sure, as I say, there will be market benefits to both. There'll be places where either product will be the best for the intended application. So stay with me. Don't forget, if you do the buttony, clicky, scribey sub thing, and watch out, because hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll be able to bring you some updates on this with my usual highly critical perspective on everything that's involved in the hobby. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. They make this all possible. And have your comments in the commenty bit. Bye for now. Oh, by the way, I put a link to this thing that's been on the screen. This is a low budget video, I'm sorry. But I'll put a link to the story on SUAS News so you can go and get the details yourself. Obviously, there is a video. This is Ian from Mads Tech. Great channel. You should subscribe to Mads Tech. Brilliant channel. Ian has done a video on this. He's talking about the pros and cons. Go and have a look at that. By all means, subscribe to his channel. He also has a live stream channel, which is worth looking at. He's broken up into live stream and produced content. It's a great way to go if you're on YouTube. Keep your live streams separate channel, because it doesn't affect the metrics on your main channel. And he doesn't have mid-roll ads. Thumbs up for Ian. Okay, there you go, folks. Go and have a look at this and leave your comments in the comment section. Bye for now.